Off we go from Northwest Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Been leading some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Play action now with Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tyler Rubin with the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Daniels on fourth down. He's got it to his running back, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here. Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Warriors 70.
Daniels throwing on third. Buys time, rolling right. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. And off to Krosky-Merritt, running left. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cordell Font there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready?
They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
They go inside give to Krosky-Merritt. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to break...
He runs it across, touchdown! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Tracy. Now to return. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3. He goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards and the pickup. Second and
Now Dart.
at the 32-yard line.
By Theo Johnson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. On first down, this is Scatteroo. And he drives that far backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Darts back to throw. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 14.
From the pistol, give to Scatteroo. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
A handoff to Tracy. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Preston Smith with the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Daniels now. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Daniels is going to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Play fake here. Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But what?
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Play action now. Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. Call it a low yard on the run. It's going to be... fourth down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's
well, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Come on. Ready?
They're going to go. It's Daniels. Brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Mustang
line.
19. Let's go.
On first down, here's Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Merritt straight ahead. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Chop 60. Chop 60. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. Ertz reels it in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. Has room into the secondary. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Carlson now to add one more.
Extra point.
Extra point sails through good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 21. Giants 10.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. Escapes a defender. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Going on first down. It's Dart. For the left side finds Johnson. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dart going to throw again. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scannaboo. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, here's Dart. Connects with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Darts looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
7, let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Buying some time right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. Throw caught by his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
10 through 11. Come on, come on.
He's back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Tracy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running with Scannaboo. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Mike Sandler still makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Daniels now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Warriors 70.
Play action now with Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Colson Adibo's got it. And the Giants will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
At their own 2-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your half. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Robinson in motion right.
At the 20-yard line.
Pushing it up past the 30. He runs it up to midfield. Look at him go. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 61 yards. That's another Giants first down. It's a pickup of 61 yards. And the
So a
Giants
massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he will not score, but that does set him up rough with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Scatterboo Can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. On the sneak, here's Dart. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? Power with a big tight end. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting them the touchdown.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Dart. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Quan Martin with the pick. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Okay, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened. Wow. What a return to add to that list.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors the one he's throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. We'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really effective decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Throwing the out route complete. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Run now with Prosky Merritt. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Daniels off the play action. Catches made in close. And That is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Rolling out to his left. He'll drop this down. Scatterboot. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Working quickly here.
And the Giants first down.
Going on first down. It's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He takes it down to the 33. Goes for 32 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Cut near the goal line. That one hits for 30. And that will set up first and goal.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal, New York.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. And they get to him again. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
On third and goal, it's Dart. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Got it to 1. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Giants 18. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Kronsky, Merritt on the carry. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Well, he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders looking like they'll start this season with a win. Offense is set, 1st and 10. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Big gain downfield. The Giants using their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Dart gonna throw again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action with Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throw right side. Is caught by Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Commander's starting out in a good